Hey everyone, it's December 28th, 2011, and I really don't have much to say about the past week. It was pretty much family party after family party, not really anything I really want to talk about, nothing really interesting in particular. So I decided this week, instead, I'll stay true to an old promise I made back in one of my very first videos. I'll give you an educational video. But first, I think I need to dress for the occasion. Okay, let's do this. So today I'm going to teach you a little about recursion. I'm sure you've all seen it before. When you stand between two mirrors and your reflection seems to go on forever, or if you have a camera and a screen like I just did and the picture seems to go in and in and in to eternity. These are both examples of what is called recursion. According to dictionary.com, the definition of recursion is the act or process of returning or running back. Or more importantly, the mathematical definition, the process of defining a function or calculating a number by the repeated application of an algorithm. Okay, so that's not exactly the easiest definition to follow, so I'll try to give you a real-world example to kind of better explain it. Something is called recursive if at some point it calls upon itself. So for example, if I give you a list of instructions, number 1, go to school, number 2, go home, number 3, go back to step 1, as you see, it'll keep repeating over and over again. This is particularly useful in my field of study, computer science, when you have to work with algorithms and Fibonacci numbers. It can be a big help. Recursion is actually the easiest way to solve the Tower of Hanoi problem pictured here. One example of recursion that I'm sure all of you know is the song that never ends. The very end of the song calls back the very beginning, and it repeats over and over and over. When recursion never ends, it's called an infinite recursion. And trust me, infinite recursion in computers is never a good idea. The computer keeps trying to process information over and over and over until it just crashes. Recursion can be found in many places in nature, such as shells or flowers. These are just a few examples of many very pretty patterns that form in nature as a result of recursion. Recursion is also, of course, important in math, such as the Sierpinski triangle, which is what I like to call the ultimate triforce. And recursion is also a pretty popular thing in internet jokes and pictures. Okay, so I hope I didn't bore you to death with this educational video, and hopefully you learned a little bit. Oh, and Liz, if you want to use that as your song one week, I'd love to see that. And with that, I'll see you tomorrow, James and Liz.